guys, this is Miss WanderMust Travels again, coming to you today from Balboa Park in San Diego, California. This is San Diego's largest park, very well-known park, very beautiful park, and it's an area where I like to spend a lot of time. So I'm gonna show you some of the top things to see and do today. And guys, don't forget, if you like this video or you like my channel, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys the top things that I like to do while exploring Balboa Park. And actually, I'm gonna start with where we are right now is the Plaza de Panama. So this cool area is just in the middle of the park. It's an area where people can stop and eat food or take a rest after a long day of venturing around the park. So we have over here the famous Prado restaurant located in the Plaza de Panama. This is a really well-known restaurant. Lots of people like to come here for date nights or just after a long day walking in the park. Really good restaurant here in Balboa Park. This is the Museum of Art, which is currently open despite COVID. Some of the museums are not open, unfortunately, in Balboa Park, but this is one of the great ones that is open, luckily. So if you're here and you get a chance, check this one out. It's a huge art museum. They do exhibits throughout the year, and they also have art that just stays static throughout the year. This museum is huge, and you can actually spend the entire day here. So this is Panama 66, which is another well-known restaurant in Plaza de Panama. The really cool thing about this restaurant is that every Wednesday night they usually have live jazz by the well-known San Diego musician Gilbert Castellanos. But unfortunately right now, due to COVID-19, there is no live music until further notice. So this up here, guys, is the well-known California Tower of Balboa Park. It's kind of one of those iconic historical landmarks here. Apparently you can climb to the top of that tower for a small fee. I don't know the cost, I've actually never done it, but it's probably a great view. So you might notice a lot of Spanish architecture here in Balboa Park, and that's because that was the idea behind it when it was built. Balboa Park was actually constructed in the years 1915 through 1917 to celebrate the opening of the Panama Canal, because San Diego was actually the first U.S. port that ships passing through the Panama Canal stopped at as they were heading north back to the U.S. We're currently entering the Old Globe Theater, which is an area where they have plays and musicals the entire year. So behind me is the Museum of Us, formerly known as the Museum of Man. This is another one of my favorite museums in Balboa Park. Here you can learn about different cultures and societies and human development, and they also have different exhibits throughout the year here as well. So behind me, guys, is the Spreckels Organ Pavilion, and behind that closed door lies the largest outdoor pipe organ in the world. It has 5,000 pipes, ranging from the size of a small pencil to 32 feet long. Usually they do free outdoor concerts every Sunday. Unfortunately, due to COVID, it's currently not happening, but hopefully it'll start again soon.
is another one of my favorite spots in Balboa Park, the Botanical Building, which is home to 2,100 different types of tropical plants and also free to enter. In front of that, we have the beautiful lily pond, and this gorgeous view is one of the most photographed scenes in Balboa Park.
So we're entering the Spanish Village Arts Center, which is a place for art lovers, where they can find different types of art, buy different types of art, or create different types of art, like painting, photography, sculpture, whatever you like. It's a neat little section of Balboa Park that's kind of just beautiful to walk around in and kind of relax in. Alright guys, so behind me we have the famous Balboa Park Carousel, which is a historical landmark here in San Diego. It was originally built in 1910 in New York City and shipped to Balboa Park in 1922. It's a really unique carousel in the fact that it has a variety of animals, not just horses like a lot of traditional carousels. This is called a menagerie carousel, so it has a lot of different animals like dragons, chickens, giraffes, frogs, horses, cats, tigers. It's really beautiful actually. Unfortunately it's closed right now due to coronavirus, but hopefully it'll be up and running again soon. So all the animals from this carousel are the original animals that were hand carved in 1910, excluding 4 small miniature horses.
This scenic area is called Zorro Garden. It's a butterfly garden, and they have a variety of plants and flowers here that attract different types of butterflies and caterpillars. The interesting fact about this place is that it used to be a nudist colony back in 1935. Visitors would pay 25 cents to watch nudists kind of frolic around this little area. So very near the Zorro Garden, we have 2 of my very favorite museums in Balboa Park. This first one is the Natural History Museum. It is so sadly not open right now because of COVID. It is one of the oldest scientific institutions in Southern California, which is pretty neat. And it is just a great place for children and adults both. And then, if we head this way, we have the Fleet Science Center, which is actually super fun too. Like I said, this is another place that's great for children and adults both. This is a science museum and a planetarium, and unfortunately it's closed due to COVID. Across the street from the Natural History Museum, there are 2 other gardens within Balboa Park. This first one is the Rose Garden, which is of course open all year round and has blooming flowers all the way up into December. However, the peak months of bloom for this garden are the months of April and May, and this garden contains over 130 different varieties of roses. Directly next to the rose garden, we have this cactus garden, which has over 1,300 different types of cactus and succulent plants. And a lot of people may not know that cactus actually can bloom flowers, and the main peak bloom months for the cactus are January through March. This garden also contains exotic plants from Africa and Australia.
So guys, that's it. That's the best of Balboa Park, in my opinion. So if you liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.